Hello, welcome to Horror Monster Collectibles, where today I wanted to give you guys a quick update on the Prime 1 Big Chap here. If you guys don't know, it arrived broken. It was just shoddy packaging effort on Prime 1's end of things that didn't support the statue. The Big Chap body wasn't supported well enough, and mine arrived broken with damaged dorsal tubes and a toe. And I'm not the only one. A lot of people have received theirs damaged as well. They also decided to put the tail for Big Chap right on the corner, outside corner of the packaging, which also leaves it susceptible to damage as well. They should have never attached these dorsal tubes on the back of the statue. Again, you just open yourself up for breakages, and if the idea was to have a seamless body, that didn't really happen, because you can clearly see, as shown in the review, the seam for where they glued on the dorsal tubes and tried to paint the seam. It just didn't work out very well. The biggest thing here is that they didn't bother to make replacement parts during the manufacturing run. So there are no replacement parts for us customers, and that means we either have to fix this statue ourselves or return the statue altogether, which is just insane. Why they didn't do replacement parts, I don't even know. It doesn't even make sense to me. So unfortunately, again, like, we are being asked to do repairs ourselves if we want to keep the statue, which is flat out insane. Also, they don't give you money back. The only thing that they do is give you a store credit, and it's not much, maybe 10% of the total cost of Big Chap here. And it's a store credit, so they're just locking you into another sale. So they're not losing anything here, because, you know, they're saying, like, hey, like, if you want to recoup some of this money on this broken statue that we sent you, buy more stuff, which is insane to me. Why they wouldn't just give money back. And on shipping the statue back, I don't know how that works. I didn't go down that avenue, but I would assume they would cover the $300 to $400 it costs to ship it back to Japan, but probably not. Knowing Prime 1, they could probably very easily want to charge us the return shipping back to them, which is insane. And it's insane nowadays that we're having to pay $200 to $400 for shipping statues, and like just general higher prices in the hobby and lesser quality of work, and to even a greater extent, lesser quality of customer service. Customer service has dropped so much. We just keep on buying this stuff. I don't know why we continue to support this hobby that's downgraded so much, but it's really a shame. It really, really is. So I'm stuck with having to repair this guy because I want to keep the statue. I can't get a replacement from Prime 1, so you either deal with it or you don't, and that's their ultimatum. And dealing with it just means store credit to where you're locked into buying more stuff from them, and they're making more money off of you. That's not even remotely fair. I'm creating this, and I've never done a video like this, but I'm just so fed up with the hobby as a whole right now. I know this is just one big rant, but man, like, I spend a lot of money in hobby with custom artists and big companies, and it's just at such a sad state right now. If you look at what the Asmus Ash Williams, it's a $350 figure, and the company just totally just effed that figure up, leaving customers just high and dry. They're supposed to be sending out some Henriettas with hair and stuff like that, but just in general, the figure is lackluster and not what was represented. They also upped distance sizes on people. It's just getting really bad. Prime 1, you know, they delete comments that are anything that's negative on their Facebook page and stuff like that. And all these companies have really taken a page out of Trick or Treat Studios' book, where if you say anything negative or anything even slightly criticizing the product or wanting to have answers as a customer, they ban you, they block you. So when you go look, if you're not familiar with the hobby, you go look, you see all these raving comments and stuff like that. Well, that's because these companies have blocked anybody that had any kind of negative thing to say. Not necessarily anything that's raking them over the coals. I've seen comments where it's just constructive criticism and it gets blocked or deleted. It's absolutely insane. And it's even gone over into the custom market. There was recently a bust, which I'm not even going to name the company or the bust, but the price was $1,600 for an awful sculpt. And people tried to justify it in their heads as looking good. And it is just not a good looking sculpt. And I got, beat up on it because I called it out. I was immediately blocked by the company. So I made a post on my own about it. And it's just crazy, like that people keep on buying this stuff and these companies just keep on serving it to us because we keep on buying it. And we really should stop and look, like, these companies treat us this way because we allow it. And that's just the truth. And I know, like, I'm a little amped and worked up about this, but I'm kind of sick of it. I know that some of you guys have got to be too. I mean, they have no motivation to do us any better. So that's why customer service has gone down the toilet. Quality has gone down the toilet, and these prices have gone up because as consumers, we keep on buying this. People end up buying all of those Ash Williams figures, even though they're lackluster. And they justify them to themselves of like, oh, well, I can repair this, or I can paint this and fix this. That's ridiculous. We shouldn't have to do that. We're buying high-end collectibles. We shouldn't have to go and repair stuff. I've got so much stuff around here that I have to tweak or repaint or touch up or like fix this broken part and fix that broken part. I have probably like 15 projects in this room alone of stuff like that that needs to be addressed at some point or another. And all that stuff that's not my fault. That's from the fault of these companies. And it's getting ridiculous. I would just like to know your guys' thoughts on the hobby as a whole right now. Even just as particular in Prime 1, because they really did us dirty on this as collectors. And I mean, again, how could you not have replacements for people who have parts that arrived damaged is beyond me, and how you can expect customers to fix it themselves is beyond me on a $2,000 statue. It's just asinine. I would really like to know what you guys think about the state of the hobby. For me, it's as bad as it's ever been. I've been in this hobby for years and years and years, and these companies just don't care anymore, and we just keep on buying it. And I don't know what to do here or if there's anything to do, but I just really would like to know what you guys feel about it. Am I being nitpicky? Should we be expected to fix stuff that we pay for, and just to get like store credit to buy more stuff from the company, or to have any kind of descending comment, or like, hey, like this needs work, or this doesn't look like the prototype, or whatever, and just to get blocked or those comments deleted. I don't even know, like, it just seems terrible. Like, I've never seen the industry this bad. And again, we're paying higher shipping prices than we've ever paid before. Shipping prices on these big heavy statues is just ridiculous. It's absolutely insane to pay $400 just to get something shipped to you. And the prices for these statues have gone up too. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? I'd love to hear them. Whatever your thoughts are. I won't delete any comments. I never do. Just leave what your thoughts of the hobby are. I'd love to hear it. And again, this goes for big companies to small companies to customs to whatever. What do you guys think? Do you think that I'm justified in complaining about the current state of things? Because I just really feel it's really, really bad, and it's only getting worse. Until next time, I will see you guys later.